Help me reach 2,000 subscribers. Support the video with a like and leave your thoughts in the comments. I read every one. Thank you. I used to believe that silence was power, that letting things slide meant I was mature enough to avoid drama. That's what I told myself every time I ignored Claire's red flags. She was spontaneous, unpredictable, always chasing thrills her way. At first, it felt exciting. Her impulsive energy clashed with my calm nature, and I loved it. But somewhere along the line, her recklessness stopped being fun. It became cruel. When she said she was going on a weekend girls' trip, I didn't argue. I wanted to trust her. She'd been distant lately, blaming work for her absence, saying she needed time to reconnect with herself. I nodded, pretending not to notice her avoidance as she packed. My gut twisted, but I swallowed it. I had been taught to trust before accusing for 3 whole days. Her messages were few, vague. Having fun, miss you, babe. No calls, no pictures. Then, late Sunday night, she returned with a tan, a smirk, and a story that didn't fit. Her phone died, she claimed. The hotel had bad Wi-Fi. Too much too fast, she said. Something clicked in me that night. Maybe it was her rehearsed laughter, or the way she avoided my gaze. I did something I never imagined doing. I checked her social media drafts. And there it was. A private video, meant for close friends, her and Ethan, her ex, sitting on a beach, laughing, drinking, acting like nothing had changed. I stared at the screen for a long minute. My hands didn't shake. Strange, realizing the person you loved for years can be a stranger wearing their face. I copied the video, moved it to my phone, and said nothing, not that night, not the next morning. She thought my silence meant ignorance. But silence isn't always weakness. Sometimes it's a warning. I waited, calm and methodical, because if she wanted games, I was done playing the fool. The next days felt like living in a movie with a known ending. Claire moved around the house, humming, pretending everything was normal. She kissed my cheek, asked if I wanted coffee, talked about work. Her performance was flawless. Without the video, I might have believed her, but every touch was hollow, every smile rehearsed. I didn't confront her immediately. I wanted her to show her true self when she thought she was safe. So I played along, nodding, smiling, calm. Inside, I was collecting evidence, memories, courage. I knew one thing: when I finally spoke, there would be no chaos, no begging. Just truth. Sharp and cold enough to end it all. On Thursday evening, I invited her to dinner, just us, like old times. She agreed, excited to act like the loving wife. She wore that floral dress I once adored, the one from our first trip together. The irony wasn't lost on me. Halfway through dinner, she told stories from her trip: beaches, cocktails, laughter. I let her finish, then quietly placed my phone on the table. "Is this the beach you're talking about?" I asked, pressing play. The video started. Her laughter echoed over the soft restaurant music. Ethan's hand rested on her thigh. Her face drained. Glass slipped, shattered. Silence fell. She tried stammering excuses. "It's not what it looks like," but words were noise. I looked in her eyes. "You lied. And this time, you recorded it yourself." For the first time in years, she had nothing to say. Her confidence vanished. I stood, left cash on the table. "Finish your dinner. I'm done with mine." And walked out. Quiet finality, the kind that cuts deeper than anger. The night air felt heavy. For the first time in months, I could breathe. No rage, no tears, just relief. I stopped pretending. Truth now lay between us like broken glass. At home, I packed methodically, essentials first, then memories that mattered. Wedding photo? Face down. Anniversary gifts? Left behind. Claire called multiple times that night. I didn't answer. Her messages were desperate promises, apologies, excuses. But once betrayal hits, you stop hearing the liar. You hear only the echo of every lie. Next morning, I sent one message: "I saw who you really are. You don't owe me an explanation. Papers will come soon." That was it. Keys on the counter. Walked away. Weeks passed. Friends called for my side. I said there was no story, just lessons. Claire tried again, even showing up at my office, claiming mistakes and love. But love without respect is just habit. I was done living on leftovers. Life slowly rebalanced. Early mornings, runs, cooking my own meals, small reminders that I could exist without her orbiting my world. Silence, once lonely, became peaceful. I never exposed her publicly. No video posts, no revenge. I chose dignity over chaos. Months later, I saw her at a cafe. She expected a reaction. I nodded politely and kept walking. Her eyes searched for the man who tolerated her lies, but he was gone. The one leaving that restaurant wasn't broken.